Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. For today's episode, we are going to be talking about love and hip hop, episode 5. But predominantly for this video, I'm going to be focusing on Rashida and Kirk. Whoo, child, the clown show is still going on. And we're here to bring the tea. I did, mention in my previous video that I was going to talk about them for my next episode. And I was excited, to watch the episode. I did mention that to you all. So I was so happy when the episode came on. I was like, okay, let's see what's going to happen. So pretty much I'm going to go straight into it. Erica with her fast self, she goes and she tells, she tells Rashida that Kirk, is apparently, trying to sleep with Jasmine, which is his child's mother. Like, he's still trying to sleep with her or have intercourse with her and that sort of thing. And I was like, Lord, goddamn, she didn't even let the ink dry. She already rushed to go tell this woman, that her husband is, trying to cheat on her and that sort of thing. And the worst, I don't know. Love and hip hop. And the thing about it is, why would you tell somebody that their husband is supposedly cheating on them at lunch? It looks like they went out to go eat and the food looked good. I was like, okay, this looks like some pasta, some type of, it looks like Alfredo. So they ordered or whatever and good food, and now you're gonna tell this woman that her husband cheated on her. Her appetite is just gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? And then Rashida is saying about, oh, she's low-key pissed off, and she refuses to be dragged into this clown show. And I'm just I was looking at her like, sis, your husband is the one that's, keeps dragging you into this clown show. Nobody else is dragging you into anything more than your husband is out here in these streets embarrassing you time and time again. Get it together. Who? I don't know. Y'all gonna need to tell me in the comment section, who does she think is dragging her in the clown show? It's your husband, Kirk. Come on now. But anyways, I just feel like she should not have told her this at lunch. There's a time and place for everything. And I feel like when you go out to eat, you should enjoy the food. It shouldn't be any sort of confusion or any, shenanigans or any negativity should be around you when you are eating, especially food that looks so enticing. But that's just my personal opinion. And then, Rashida pretty much went and confront her husband, and said this is what Mama D has said. Jasmine has told her, and Erica told me about this, and she's pretty much trying to get, his side of the story as well. And she pretty much wants to see what he's going to tell her. But then something that kind of annoyed me a bit is the fact that she was confronting her husband, but yet at the same time she was smiling. And I was like, this is not a joke. This is not funny. This man dogged you out time and time again. And here you are, you're confronting him and you're smiling. This is not a joke. You said that you don't have time for this clown show, but yet you're smiling. How's he supposed to take you seriously when you don't even take your marriage seriously or yourself seriously? That's just how I feel. And then he pretty much so she, the episode was too funny. Oh, child, it was entertaining. And then after, when she confronts him and the minute time, let me know if you guys seen this too, but the minute he mentioned Jasmine's name, the minute Rashida, mentions Jasmine's name, he immediately took a drink. So that already gave me all I needed to know that this man is up to no good and this man does not take his marriage vows seriously. Bruh, get it together. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I just feel like, the two of them should just wrap it up, divide what you need to divide and just keep it pushing. And I just feel like Rashida at this point, sis, how much signs do you really need to get to let you know that you need to leave this man? Get it together. And then she also says to him, it's too much, and she was getting upset with him, and that sort of thing. And then the funny thing that I noticed, Kirk started stuttering. And when someone is stuttering, you know that they're lying. Like they can't even, he couldn't even really make out like a coherent sentence, like, in terms of like their interaction. He was stuttering here and there, and I was like, oh goddamn, like he's already lying, like he's not being like straight up with her, you know what I'm saying? And then he goes on to say like, that Jasmine is spreading rumors, that Jasmine is miserable, and like, he's saying like the games need to stop. And even when the scene ended with him and Rashida, he ends up like going and take another drink. So I was like, oh my God, he is really, really guilty, and he can't hide it. And, body language is a sort of thing that if you are a type of person that is known to lie or tell lies, your body language instantly gives you up, whether you think so or not. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. I feel like people that lie, it's written all over their body. You could tell when they're lying because, they're not being honest. And then Kirk goes to they go to a park area sort of, and he confronts Jasmine and says like, you're saying things that are not true. You're spreading rumors. And like, how could you do that? And he's saying that he's pretty much like calling her like a thirsty, hoe and that sort of thing. And, and then she sort of, and this is, I feel like Jasmine, this is a game for her. She started like quizzing him on things like what's like their son's teacher's name. She was saying, how old is he? And then he kept flipping back, like whatever question she would ask, he was flipping it back and asking the question like, why would I not know my son's age? Or why would I not know my son's teacher's name? And I was like, bruh, like, why are you asking back a question? You clearly don't know it. If you're asking back a question, like, answer the question. But at the same time, I feel like Jasmine loves the games. And I kind of low-key feel like she kind of wants Kirk still. I don't know if this is just for entertainment, but I was seeing chemistry between the two of them. Like, they still look like they have feelings for each other. Let me know in the comment section below if you felt that way too while you were watching the episode. But that's just the inkling I got, based on, the interaction that they had with each other in the park. You know what I'm saying? And, I don't know, like, Kirk needs to just get it together. And pretty much, like, the scenes ends with, like, Jasmine calling Kirk crazy, and he tells her that, she's even more crazy than he is. And I'm just like, these two are up for the shenanigans. They're not obviously taking this seriously. And I feel like Rashida should reevaluate her relationship at this point. Like, do you want to continue staying with this man who's clearly flirting with Jasmine? And I feel like he may have sent that text message. And then he was saying things like, oh, she comes out in her birthday suit and she comes out like, sort of seductive. And it's like, okay, like that's not an excuse of you texting her that you will give her more money if, she sort of sleeps with you or has intercourse with you. I don't know, like Rashida, like I looked at their Instagram and it looks like her and Kirk are still together. And I feel like it doesn't matter if 10 million people go to Rashida and tell her like, her husband is no good. She's never gonna leave this man, period. Like, sis is here to stay till death do us part, honey. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I wholeheartedly feel that Rashida is never going to go anywhere. I did say that in the previous video as well. I feel like him and Jasmine may still be dealing with each other. After I seen that scene, I was like, child, like they have... You could tell, like, the chemistry is hot between the two of them. And I'm not saying, obviously, it's not good to, go with someone's husband. But I feel like, Kirk, like, you should let Rashida go. You ain't want that woman. Either that or y'all have an open marriage and she's okay with these little shenanigans and cheating that you have going on. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you feel like Jasmine and Kirk are still, sneaking, behind Rashida's back? Do you feel like Rashida takes this marriage as a joke? Because even when she was confronting him, she was kind of smiling, and I was like, this shit is not funny. Like, what is she doing? This is crazy. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I would love to get a fun debate going. But that's my take for All Kinds of Advice podcast, and I can't wait to watch the next episode. It looks like things are gonna be heated up. I seen Jasmine was yelling about Kirk. Child. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care. Ciao.